Intermittent fasting, IF, is an eating pattern that cycles between periods of fasting and eating. There are several different methods of intermittent fasting, each with its own set of rules and guidelines. Here are some of the most common approaches to intermittent fasting. The 16/8 method. This is one of the most popular forms of intermittent fasting. It involves fasting for 16 hours each day and restricting your eating to an 8-hour window. For example, you might eat between 12 p.m. and 8 p.m. and fast from 8 p.m. to 12 p.m. the next day. The 5-2 method. With this approach, you eat normally for 5 days of the week and then consume a very reduced calorie intake, around 500 to 600 calories, on the other 2 non-consecutive days. These fasting days should not be consecutive. Eat Stop Eat. In this method, you fast for a full 24 hours once or twice a week. For example, you might stop eating at dinner one day and not eat again until dinner the next day. Alternate day fasting. This involves alternating between days of regular eating and days of fasting or consuming very few calories. Some variations allow for limited calorie intake on fasting days. The Warrior Diet. This diet involves fasting for 20 hours and eating a large meal within a 4-hour window in the evening. The OMAD, 1 meal a day, diet. As the name suggests, you eat only 1 meal a day, usually within a 1 to 2 hour window, and fast for the remaining 22 to 23 hours. The 12/12 method. This is a very mild form of intermittent fasting where you fast for 12 hours and eat within a 12-hour window. It's considered an easy way to start if you're new to fasting. Here are some general rules and tips for intermittent fasting. Stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water during your fasting periods. Choose nutrient-dense foods. Focus on whole, unprocessed foods during your eating windows to ensure you get essential nutrients. Be mindful of portion sizes. Even during your eating windows, overeating can still be a problem. Listen to your body. If you feel unwell or overly hungry during fasting periods, it's okay to adjust your schedule or stop fasting. Be patient. It may take some time for your body to adapt to intermittent fasting. It's important to note that intermittent fasting may not be suitable for everyone, especially those with certain medical conditions or individuals who are pregnant, breastfeeding, or have a history of eating disorders. If you're considering intermittent fasting, it's a good idea to consult with a healthcare professional or a registered dietitian to determine the best approach for your individual needs and goals.